Fox is Infowars' chief competition for who can get their tongues the furthest up Trump's arse, right? It's a real race between Trump and between Fox and Infowars, right? Who can get their tongue so far up Trump's arse it's coming out his mouth.
By the way, with prisons, I do think we can do a lot of privatizations and private prisons. It seems to work a lot better.
You got DynCorp's involvement in this stuff all over the planet. And sadly, for all of us, as I talk about this stuff as honestly as I can, I have to point out the fact that Steve Feinberg, who, according to George Webb, is quote-unquote the owner of DynCorp, is involved in the Trump administration and has been personally asked by Trump to evaluate the intelligence agencies. As far as I can tell, DynCorp is a privately owned intelligence firm used by the deep state. So it's very, very disturbing. And as it pertains to Pizzagate and Pettagate, I just want to bring that up because I don't see how we end this thing. I don't see how the top criminals at the very top of the food chain go to prison if somebody like Steve Feinberg is involved in this administration.
And the screaming trolls who worship Trump won't be turned, though. It's not my job to turn them or to change their minds because they're right anyway. Everybody else is wrong. No matter what Trump does or says, can't do any wrong. The more you look at it, he really is the chaos president, you know. Slipped into the job, fooling everybody, catching us by surprise, me included, by the way. And I think, and I'll say it again, he's there to divide people in ways we haven't seen for decades, to ultimately start a civil war in the United States. And some people can't see it no matter what he does. Other people have a strong financial interest in supporting him no matter what. These people truly are whores. They are the worst of the worst, the enemy of the people. Far worse than Trump or Obama or anybody else. They are traitors to their own people and to their own audiences.
That has now resurfaced because the President of the United States tweeted. It's not something any of us were talking about.
The President of the United States says something, it's news, whether it is true or not, whether it is relevant at that moment or not.
Whether it is true or not. And as I said to the great Cynthia McKinney the other day, who will challenge him? He's not taking questions. Is he, when he tweets out and puts messages on Facebook, the gist of it is, I tweet, you believe me, right? There's no dialogue on Twitter. But Trump fans who get their opinions from Alex Jones, Trump's nightly news network, they won't budge. He's the man, and everyone is out to get him. Nonsense. I wonder will this cause the Trumpites to think again? It's been reported in the Sunday Mail and the Sunday Telegraph that Trump's son-in-law, the arch Rothschild Zionist, Jared Kushner, has met Tony Blair 3 times in the last few months and had a 3-hour meeting with Blair last week at the White House. What is Jared Kushner doing, meeting with Tony Blair to talk about the Middle East? Didn't Trump say 1,000 times that these guys, Blair and Bush, had dragged the United States into a nightmare war with Iraq, a nightmare situation in Afghanistan, and now the Rothschild Zionist in town in DC, Jared Kushner, is spending time with Tony Blair, 3 meetings, including a 3-hour meeting last week. What did Trump supporters, the fanatics, the rabid, drooling, dribbling, stuttering morons that infest social media screaming about Trump, what did they make of that, I wonder? You know what? The truth is, they won't answer that question. They're incapable of answering that question. They're incapable of putting the narcissism to one side, looking in the mirror and going, Jesus, yeah, maybe we were wrong about Donald Trump, eh? Maybe we were wrong.
Oh, they'll never count sheep again.
Listen, why don't you come work for me?
What do you have in mind?
Something you were born to do.
Welcome to Room 9.
Looking good, number 9, looking good.
Where's your dignity?